position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Boilermakers will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Running to Green. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him. But, David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll test the right side. And some room to work. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. Past the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. With the catch, it's Gentry. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Out of the shotgun on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Montgomery. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Quick handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. On the move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sparky isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet.
The give on the option. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Maldonado. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woods. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his target down the middle. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Maldonado. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the running game. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working the middle, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On target over the middle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Maldonado. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll sneak it. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. And after that, best thing you can do, run it away. Here comes the special teams. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Maldonado. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Montgomery. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. So now it's second and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. To the air on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out.
Well, give the defense credit there. They took all the quarterback's options downfield away, forced them to check it down, rallied to the football, and now they've set up fourth.
Punt is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Running to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Finds a man on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it.
Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the 1st down.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Punch it out of the air. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Trying to keep this drive alive. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looking to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Handoff from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.